Please read the disclaimer. XRP holders, a big partnership between Mastercard and Ripple. Plus, President Trump said this and that. We'll get to everything that's happening today in the world of crypto. We got the CPI data that came out. And how did that affect the market or not affect the market? And it seems that it's a done deal. You'll understand what I'm talking about in just a second. Now, I have a question for you. This is the first time in a long time that I've worn a gray sweatshirt. Do you think it looks good? Or do I look dapper? Or is it, stick with, black? I have black under, right? So let me know in the comment section. Do you think it looks good or not good? Currently, XRP is sitting at $1.40, up 1.13% on the day. You have Ethereum up 1.7, Bitcoin up 0.89, Cardano up 1.4, Solana up almost 2%. Most of the movement happened after the CPI data came out this morning. The expectation was 2.4. It came in 2.4. It is in line with expectations, which shows inflation is moving exactly as the market expected. And when that happens, when it's not too high and it's not too low and it's just right, just like in what's it called? The Three Little Bears, Goldilocks. That's what's it called? Goldilocks and the bears, right? I forgot the name of the story in English. So the market reacted, right? So if we go and we look at XRP, we can see that as the data came out right about here, right? So XRP started going up, and we had a nice rally there, right? So XRP popped about 2.6%, but then the market, as the stock market opened up, we saw again a sell-off, and now we're seeing a recovery. So again, the crypto market continues to be choppy, up, down, and it seems that this is the current situation, right? And the stock market's similar, right? It's not that crypto is acting one way and the stock market is just, doing so amazing. No, it's also very choppy, up and down. Like you can see here, red, green, red, green, red, red, green, green, red. La la li la lu la la. That's the current situation right now. And so it's very similar to what we're seeing on the crypto market as well. A lot of investors are sitting on the sidelines waiting to see what's going to happen. Will oil go bonanzas again over 100, or is it going to stabilize here at 87? Even gold and silver, silver's at 85 here. It's been there for a while. Gold is stabilized. Around the 5,100 level there. So there's not a lot of banana action right now. March, I don't know, it's cold in the US. I don't know if that's a excuse there, but we are seeing the crypto markets behave the way that they are behaving right now. And it is what it is. Again, we are in the midst of the US being in a war. So this puts pressure on the markets. But, we get headlines like this. Breaking Around announces that facilities associated with major US technology companies could be targeted next. They specifically know that Amazon, Microsoft, NVIDIA, IBM, Oracle, and Palantir all are potential targets across Israel, Dubai, and Abu Dhabi. So when you have headlines like this and you have headlines on the flip side, President Trump says oil companies should use the Strait of Hormuz. Earlier today, Iran struck a Thai ship attempting to pass through. And then you hear that the FBI warned police departments in California that Iran could launch a retaliatory attack at the U.S. West Coast using drones, per ABC. The alert said FBI recently acquired information of potential surprise attack. Iran aspired to do this using unmanned aerial vehicles from an unidentified vessel off the coast. Targets are unspecified but expected to be in California. Spokesperson for the FBI office in LA declined the comment. Oil prices are now up over 6% today. So you have a mishmash here of good and bad and bad and good. And actually, when this headline came out, the markets kind of dropped on it. I was trying to figure out what was going on, and you can see it came out here, and then suddenly, the markets kind of sold off. What was the time here? 7:34. I wonder if crypto I don't think crypto dropped. Yeah, okay, it dropped also. So you see, a headline can drop assets. This is just, I'm looking at Bitcoin, a percentage. And yes, a percentage isn't a lot, but if you're, again, if you're leverage trading and you're day trading, then it could be a significant move if something like that happens. So we need to take that into consideration. As always, I just want to remind you that this video is for educational purposes, for entertainment purposes only, not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence before you decide to invest. Also, remember that I will never contact you on social media asking you to sign up to anything or to send me any money. Those are scammers, those are imposters. I will never DM you first. Please be very careful out there. Now, this is an interesting story regarding Binance and the Wall Street Journal. I didn't even know the Wall Street Journal was still around. My grandma used to read it. No, I'm just joking. But Binance is suing the Wall Street Journal for defamation, right? This is coming from an article that they put out on February 25th, February 23rd, and Binance is saying that it's false and defamatory. Wall Street Journal allegedly made reckless false claims, ignored Binance's actual corrections, and attacked the world's largest crypto exchange. But that's not the end of it, because today the Wall Street Journal comes out with a new report saying that the Department of Justice has begun investigating Iran's use of Binance to evade sanctions. Binance has filed a defamation lawsuit against the publication, but that was prior. So this is a whole story that will continue to develop here, and we'll see if this is going to be, a significant thing. This is someone from Binance. So it is what it is. There's always going to be people that are trying to go against the crypto market. Maybe Wall Street Journal has a point here. I don't know. Again, I did not go through the information. I'm just reporting on what's happening here. But again, we always have to double check, triple check information, especially now when a lot of times we use AI to give us the daily updates. You saw recently, a few days ago, we did a video using AI, and it gave us old information, right? Or not up-to-date information. And maybe sometimes it will pull from maybe a website that's like a fake website or a joke website. So you have to be careful with your data and double check every single thing. And it's interesting because in the future, we're probably going to let AI bots trade for us, right? AI agents. So they might make mistakes. So, where's the line, right? So it's going to be very interesting to see how the information wars actually are going to go, in the next 5 to 10 years with all this AI that is entering right now. Very, very interesting. Digital assets are moving from experimentation to real-world use. We see collaborations across the ecosystem as key to connecting on-chain innovation with a trusted global payment infrastructure. In initiatives like the Mastercard Crypto Partner Program help bring builders, networks, and financial institutions closer together. And you can see this is a partnership between multiple companies, and also Ripple is one of the companies here. And you can see digital assets are entering a new phase. What once ran in parallel to existing financial systems is increasingly being applied to solve practical real-world needs, often behind the scenes, from cross-border remittance, I hate this word, remittance to B2B money transfers. This creates new opportunities. I don't know where I was. We're technical difficulty time. I gotta tell you, I'm really tired. Last night there was like 5 sirens during the night, and my sleep got totally broken up. So I'm really tired, and I lost my place. I found it now. This creates new opportunities to add value in how money moves globally. Today, we introduced the Mastercard Crypto Partner Program, a global initiative to bring together more than 85 crypto-native companies, payment providers, and financial institutions. Together, we are creating a forum for meaningful dialogue and collaboration as this space continues to mature. This is something that we talked about a year ago, maybe. We saw that MasterCard and Visa actually were starting to embrace the crypto market, whereas, you see now the banks are trying to go against the crypto market, but we're seeing the crypto was being embraced by Visa and MasterCard. I think they saw stablecoin acts coming, and they understood that if they did not jump on the choo-choo train, they were going to be left behind. Because if you have credit cards, why did Visa and Mastercard, they're just going to disappear if they don't give something extra? Yes, they can give credit, but also crypto companies and crypto stablecoin companies could give some sort of credit. So if Visa and Mastercard don't jump on the choo-choo train, I think they're going to be left behind eventually. So they were smart. About a year and a half ago, they started, and they're continuing to do it. So it will be very interesting to see what kind of more developments do we see from this type of markets. And so we'll find out in the next coming years how this is going to all integrate and happen. Listen, before credit cards, people use cash. And when cash came in, people are like, "What are these credit cards, really?" Right? And then there were checks, of course, which basically nobody uses anymore, maybe to pay like rent and things like that. But outside of that, or like if I don't know. I don't. I only use it for rent, but I guess you could use it like in different capacities. But it's becoming passe, right? So it's going to be very interesting to see how the markets change just from a payment standpoint of view. This is interesting. XRP is now available at, I'm not going to try to pronounce this name, a century-old French institution, and the first DAS registered bank in France has officially listed XRP. And so this is interesting. We haven't had a platform listing XRP in a while because XRP is listed on all the platforms, right? There was a time, if you remember, that XRP was not listed on all exchanges, and XRP was ostracized, and it wasn't listed on Coinbase and many other exchanges because of the whole SEC debacle, and that situation. It wasn't listed. So there was that swift period of time where everybody just relisted XRP, and it's funny to see someone suddenly listing XRP. I thought those days were over. It's a very interesting development that we are seeing now. Just I had to share that with you. Don't forget to smash the like button. Check out the links in the description down below. Comment on my sweatshirt, please. I need validation. Thank you for watching. I hope to see you next time. And like I always say, let's make a lot of money.